Jolly Roger Airsoft would like to thank our partners, AirsoftPeak.com, Third Law Productions, and the Airsoft in Virginia Facebook page.
Today on JRA TV, we talk tools. What is up, guys? It's Noble here from Jolly Roger Airsoft, and today we are going to be talking about my field repair kit.
It's Razor.
What's my name again?
So whenever I am out playing at a game here or somewhere else, I like to have a toolkit with me of some kind, just to be able to take care of any problems that I can fix on the field, jams, stuff like that. Now, it's a very simple toolkit, not a whole lot of stuff. It's not too heavy, not too cumbersome. A nice small little thing that I can carry around no problem, just grab and go, shove it in my stuff. Not a big deal. So my toolkit is set up with the goal of stripping down an M4 airsoft gun to its gearbox. Now I'm not going to go inside the gearbox in a field repair situation. We'll just strip it down to the gearbox, and if it takes anything more intensive to that, then we'll have to come back and fix it another time. So what good is it to carry a toolkit anyway? Well, really it's just nice to not have to go around bugging people for tools. I'm sure someone out there probably has one, but you can be the guy who has them, and if you're prepared, you have everything you need, and you know you have everything you need. You probably will practice with the toolkit, whether by choice or not, but you'll have experience with it. You'll know what you're doing with the tools, and it's good to have them on you so that you're not clueless when your gun goes down.
It's all Joe's fault.
So we're going to break this down. For my toolkit, I use my Condor, what is this, the EMT pouch. Yes, it's an EMT pouch. I used to use it as a utility pouch, just a general utility pouch to carry other stuff, knives, keys, whatever I had. But then I decided I don't need this much space for all that stuff. I'm carrying too much anyway. So I decided I'd throw some tools in there, and it's actually the perfect size. So I highly recommend the EMT pouch. You can get in whatever colors that you can get the other Condor pouches in. Not that bad, like $14, $12, I'm not sure. But I got this a few years ago. It's held up really well. Highly recommend it, especially for a toolkit. It's a good size, and the EMT bands in the design for all the medical supplies actually work well for retaining tools too.
Rambling, sir.
Next up, I have some smaller things here. I have a nice little cleaning cloth that's just good to rub things down. Microfiber, I recommend it because of the material. It gives you a good material to use, and it'll dry out real quickly when you're using it, so it's not a big deal if you get it wet or something.
I'm sorry.
So here I have assorted hex wrenches. I have a very, very, very small one, and this one is really simply designed to get the magazine release out of my gun. That's the only one. It's smaller than the standard one on my multi-tool, so I have to carry this one too. It's very, very small.
Yeah, that was good.
I also have a pocket knife, a Gerber pocket knife. Simple, nothing too fancy, just a standard knife with serration, cutting abilities, because it's good to have something that'll cut whether you're tooling or not. This could be a very handy little tool to have.
Fashion, man.
Next up, I have a couple of cobalt pliers. Here I have some smaller ones. I don't know what these are actually called. But here I have some needle nose pliers for getting into those smaller areas whenever I need to. The needle nose are very good for airsoft stuff because you're dealing with a lot of small screws. And this is also just another good one. It gives me a smaller plier set that I can use to grab things, pull them, whatever I need. So these pliers do me well, and they don't take up a whole lot of space. They're nice and ergonomic, so I like them.
That's cool.
Now here I have a very boring standard Stanley Phillips head screwdriver. Again, nothing fancy here. This is just for standard screws. And this just works better than my multi-tool, which has more range of screwdrivers. They have smaller and bigger. But this is just more comfortable and easier to use than the multi-tool with everything else on it. So whenever I can use this, I do use it.
Give you a thumbs up. Okay, Jed.
Speaking of multi-tools, here I have 3 multi-tools that I use. I have one for hex wrenches, one for star screws, and I have one for Phillips head and flathead screws. So we're going to start with the hex wrenches here. I have all the sizes up to 1/4 inch down to 5/64. So it's nice to get a wide range, and these will take care of most of your standard hex screws on an airsoft gun. So I highly recommend one of these, just because you don't have to carry around the individual hex wrenches. You can carry around this, and it has them all here, and there's no fear of losing one of them. They're all connected to the same thing, so very good for that. here I have my star screws. Now you see star screws a lot on airsoft guns too, depends on what brand of course you're using. But if you don't have a star screwdriver and you see a star screw, you're kind of like, oh crap. So I carry around this star screw multi-kit just so that I have all the different sizes that I need should I come across a star screw when I'm trying to fix something. This is also very handy. It's a nice cobalt set. Finally, my third multi-tool is my Phillips head and flathead screwdrivers. This also has a bunch of other things, but I mainly use the Phillips head and flathead. You have a bunch of different sizes of the Phillips head, especially good for the smaller sizes when you're dealing with the smaller screws going into the airsoft gun. And I also have the flathead for whenever I need a flathead, you know, you arise in those. Because airsoft guns are very diverse, so you end up with a lot of different screw types. They don't all use Phillips head or star or hex wrench. Some of them use flathead, you know, Phillips head, whatever. So it's nice to be prepared. And these multi-tools are actually a great way to be prepared, and they don't take up a whole lot of space, and you don't have to carry like a handful of screwdrivers around. You can just carry 3 little multi-tools, and you have 90% of what you need right there.
And may the force be with you.
Finally, I have a couple of miscellaneous items. I have a pen for whenever I might need to write something down out there, like if I have a note about something that's gone on, or what I'm hearing with the gun, or if I take the gun down, see what it is, see that I can't fix it. I can then take a picture of what it is, write some notes, and then I can give it to who can fix it. So that's good. I always have a pen in there. Don't have a pad of paper, but I guess that's okay. Finally, we have electrical tape, which is great for fixing airsoft problems on the inside, and it also gives you grip and stuff. Electrical tape is very useful when it comes to airsoft. Duct tape does fix everything, but electrical tape is good for getting into those smaller areas, and it fixes a lot of things that duct tape can't when duct tape's just too cumbersome, too big, too unwieldy to use.
You know, you kind of owe me.
Alright, so as you can see, everything packs up nice and tightly into here. No problem, a nice compact place to carry all of these tools. And it's really handy to have, even lying around the house, because whenever I need to fix or clean out or do anything with my gun, just pick this up and go, and it's got MOLLE attachments, so it is compatible with most plate carriers and chest rigs and stuff like that. So it's actually a very versatile thing. So I highly recommend getting yourself a toolkit, something like this. EMT pouch is great for it, and you get all your hex wrenches and stuff like that in there, whatever you may need.
Hey, you want any harmony, Josh?
No. I'm Christian Mingle.
So that's it for this episode of Jolly Roger Airsoft. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out our 1K giveaway, which we will be awarding the prizes next Thursday, January 30th. So stay tuned for that. That'll be fun. And yeah, we have a couple more announcements that'll be rolling out Monday, some new shows, stuff going on like that. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I greatly appreciate it. Love hearing your feedback. This has been Noble. Peace out.